I saw the movie Civil War last night.
I'm unfamiliar. Did this just come out?
Yes, came out last Friday on the 12th. And it's a pretty on point depiction of what a civil war in America would be. It's fictional. But
it's like modern day Civil War.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds rough.
Yeah, is
this like Trump's trial? He gets convicted and then
No, it's a completely fictional. It's not like Trump or Biden or president. It's a fictional president. It's in a near future, it's what's his name? Offerman from The Office plays the president, and they keep it sort of deliberately vague about there's the Florida Alliance or the Western forces and the floor and you just they keep it vague as to who's on, but it shows what would happen in an American Civil War in today. If it would happen today, it wouldn't be like North versus South, or it would be this fractionalized, crazy,
True, but I assume this wouldn't make for a good movie, but whichever side had the U.S. military would obliterate the other side.
Well, that's the point, and that's what this movie shows, and this is why I think this is actually very accurate, because think about it. Every state has a National Guard. So if some states aligned and took their National Guard,
but
which
they don't have access to if they left the Pentagon, they wouldn't have access to all their weapons, would they?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing you got to understand, Lee. Okay. In California right now, in Texas right now, is a military bigger than 90% of the world's militaries. So if these National Guards got together, they could go up with the actual United States Army, and it would be pretty brutal. Like it would be, we have a bunch of small.
I hear you. I feel like the Pentagon would just change their key code, and then and then Texas National Guard would have no more guns that actually fire.
But what do you think?
I'm just joking around, but they
don't have to fly to DC to get their weapons out of a big cabinet.
No. I'm saying you just change the key code at headquarters, and then they pull the trigger and nothing comes out. I'm not saying that's how it works, but it's how it should work, probably.
Well, after you watch this movie, you go, wow, we probably should have that work, because
I know that our Pentagon's so pathetic that as of 5 years ago, they still had nuclear codes on floppy disk.
Probably. And then this movie also shows, with everybody owning guns and all of these people who have served, have some type of military training, then they would just create all of these little factions and regional, beefs would pop up, and yeah, yeah. This is how it, look right now. So the border thing in Texas, 12 states have lined up. The news isn't really covering this, but 12 states have lined up with Texas, and Biden sent federal troops down there. So now the Texas National Guard and all these other states are sort of looking to lock horns with the federal government. And
it stars Ryan Gosling and who?
Lee, I don't know if I don't know if you're deliberately not taking this seriously, or you're just, I don't we both live in the country where this could happen at any moment. It feels like maybe.
I don't doubt some bloody shit could happen at any moment. I'd have to read more on how much power would a state National Guard have, like military might. Yeah, you might have men and they might have guns, but
each National Guard has tanks, helicopters, high-grade weaponry. Each state has this in their state right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would be awful. It's
the rest of look at there's the bright side, Graham. The rest of the world would be cheering that the stormtroopers were all killing themselves.
Absolutely. That's absolutely that's the other thing that this movie doesn't delve into. It really just shows what it's like what it would be like on the streets, and it's pretty good depiction of combat footage. It doesn't delve into what the international implications would be. I was sitting in the theater going, well, we would then our financial systems would be down and collapsing. So then we would have no financial might. And I think the rest of the world would just go walk away and just let us kill each other and just go bye and just like,
Yeah.
this is your problem.
It's kind of like when a prison filled with the worst of the worst, they all start stabbing each other and they're
Yeah.
like,
We'll just come by in a couple days when
yeah,
when all the yelling stops.
we just let this pan out, which is funny. I bring that up because my topic is basically prison abolition or close to it.